monster. Hello, oh hello, thank you for joining me and my crazy vegetable vines for Veg with Lisa Live. I'm Lisa. This is obviously live from Asheville, North Carolina. And today I'm going to show you how to cook these amazing mystery monster greens. But before I get started, please type in the comments, say hi. Let me know that you are here and that you can see me and hear me. And does anybody, look at how big they are. I have to hold them way up here and show you my armpit. Does anybody know what these are? Ooh, I gotta turn that burner on. Does anybody know what these are? Oh my gosh. What about this? It's just a mystery. Today is just a mystery. These, my friends, are sweet potato vines, and I bet you didn't even know that you could eat them or that they even existed, right? We tend to lose track of where our food comes from, and yes, sweet potatoes come from the ground, but they have to grow from a plant. Isn't this so absolutely amazing? Let me show you what we're going to do today. Sweet potato greens, and they are, you can think of these beauties just kind of like any cooking green. Hi Sylvie, what do you think? What do you think? Sylvie's gonna wear the greens like a bow. They're any cooking greens, so just like you would do spinach or Swiss chard, kale. Yeah. Okay, but before I get too totally out of control, I've got some olive oil. So I'm going to show you how to cook these amazing sweet potato vines, but not to worry. I got them at my local farmer's market. If you don't have access to cool, crazy sweet potato vines like that, you can cook any greens this way. It's my favorite go-to, fail-proof, no recipe for cooking greens. Garlic and a super secret ingredient, fresh ginger. Now, if you can't get fresh ginger this time of the year, that's this mystery veg. Root, tuber, whatever it is, you can use regular dry ginger. You just won't want to use quite as much. You'll notice I put quite a bit of fresh ginger in there because like most, hi Susan, like herbs, when they're dried. Hi cousin Mildred, oh my goodness, hi. Oh, Rob says that the tentacles get swept in by the tropical storm. Yeah, right, we are having quite a tropical storm here in North Carolina. When you dry anything, so this is actually, I cut a knob off of this fresh ginger. This is kind of more a veggie show and tell today. I cut a knob off of this fresh ginger. This is how it grows. So this is fresh. And the ginger that we buy at the supermarket is, well, first of all, it's generally from China, so try to get local organic if you can. It's a lot drier because it's dried and the moisture has been pulled out. So just like herbs, if you have fresh herbs, they're less strong. Dried herbs are more strong because the moisture's been sucked out. Okay, anyway, so in my cast iron skillet, I've got some garlic and some fresh ginger. And then I like to put just a teeny weeny little bit of onion, not too much because I want to taste the greens. Otherwise I would just saute some freaking onions and some sweet bell pepper. I love adding sweet bell pepper to cooked greens just for a little bit of color and a little bit of natural sweetness, and you get more vitamin C in sweet bell peppers than you do in an orange. And we've already, let us count the plants. Garlic, ginger, onion, bell pepper, and we haven't even put the greens in. We're already at 4 different plant varieties. Why does that matter? Because we need a variety of plants for a healthy gut microbiome, for a healthy immunity, and healthy mental health, for a healthy you. Okay, back to these beauties. So what I did, these crazy sea creatures from the French Broad. Yep, all you do is you pick them off. Pick them off like this, and they come out looking like this. I just gave them a quick rinse with water, and then I usually just cook all of my greens. Mildred says this looks interesting. Is that code for weird? Mildred, usually that's enough liquid for me. I leave the liquid, oh, can you hear that? I leave the liquid clinging to the greens. I pop it in the skillet. Oh my goodness gracious, this is hot tamales. And saute it just like you would anything else. Now, you can put a lid on and leave it on the heat. I almost put that Tupperware strainer on that hot burner. Did you see that? Don't do that. Your greens will cook. You can basically braise them. And I'm going to show you what they look like. Usually just a real quick thing about that. Usually the water clinging to the leaves will be enough, but if it's not, you can add a little bit more water. You can add some broth, some veggie broth. They are sweet potato vines, Mildred, I know, it is quite a mystery today. Look at this. So they come out of the ground like this. There's your sweet potatoes. Pretend there's your sweet potatoes down there. And there are the greens. They are the leaves, the vines of the sweet potatoes. And you just cook them down. I also added a little bit of salt. Actually, greens can handle quite a bit of salt. We don't want too much sodium. Oh my gosh, I had too much coffee. We don't want too much sodium. But remember, you get most of your excess sodium from processed and convenience foods, not your own home cooking. And I usually use like sea salt. Welsh sea salt is a particular favorite of mine. Or you can just go with that old boring Himalayan pink salt if you can't find the fantastic Welsh sea salt, if you don't happen to have a cousin in Wales like me. Okay, anyway, I'm getting distracted. Look at this. This is what they look like when they're done. They just melt down. So remember, I've got garlic in here, one plant. I've got some fresh ginger. You could use regular ginger, go easy. I've got a little bit of red onion, some beautiful sweet red bell pepper, and then a handful of sweet potato leaves picked off of these vines. And if you grow sweet potatoes in your garden, yes, my friends, you can eat these vines. Now, here is how I'm going to show you how I'll finish these. Okay. This is going to be my lunch. Oh, look at that. I absolutely love, oh, they just get so soft and melty. Pinch of sea salt. And then I love to finish my greens. Greens really like a pinch of acid to kind of perk them up a little bit. So I'm just going to do lemon. I like to just use whole foods whenever I can. And then some chili crisp, my favorite secret ingredient from the Spice Switch. You can use any brand of chili oil or chili crisp if you like, but I like this particular brand Spice Switch. One, because it's local here in Asheville, and two, because there's no sugar in it, and it's also made with avocado oil, not seed oil. Sweet potato greens, straight from the West Asheville Tailgate Market, Bare Necessities Farm. Thank you. They're melting in my mouth. Just a little bit of lemon to perk them up, a little bit of sea salt, and a little bit or a lot of Spice Switch chili crisp. Excuse me while I go enjoy my monster greens. Thank you for joining me for Veg with Lisa Live, and I'll see you next time.